Hello everyone, welcome to The Scoop. Today is Friday the 25th of October. Two sort of unfamiliar faces here. I am not Bibby, this is not Graham. I'm Connor, this is Craig.
How you doing, you okay?
Today Bibby won't be hosting, he's had to go home for some family emergencies. But the show must go on, we'll bring you the show, bring you the news, and hopefully you'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
As much as you can with me and Craig hosting.
Yeah, two new faces.
So, I reckon we just jump right into it. So, you saw the tweet, probably. There's a lot of delays going on, and I'm not happy about it.
Yeah, there's a lot of delays at the minute.
So, let's pop up our first story. Basically, The Last of Us 2 release date is now delayed as well. So, Naughty Dog's sequel for PS4 will no longer be arriving in February. Put it back 3 months. So this is a story by Jonathon Dornbush. Despite announcing The Last of Us Part 2's 2020 release date just a few weeks ago, PlayStation and Naughty Dog have confirmed a delay for the highly anticipated sequel. The Last of Us Part 2 has been delayed to May 29th, 2020. Naughty Dog's Neil Druckmann, who also serves as a creative director on Part 2, confirmed in a PlayStation blog post. So what's your initial thoughts on this, Craig?
A little bit surprised that they've sort of delayed it, considering they only sort of announced it a month ago. But I'm not that fussed that it's delayed, if I'm honest.
Yeah. Well, I can't remember what it was. There's a game they were talking about on maybe it was Doom, and they were saying that as long as you know that it's going to be delayed, you'd rather it be delayed but get the game right.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I think.
Than them release a game that's not finished. So this is what I believe. This is a quote. Let me cut to the chase and get the news out of the way. The Last of Us Part 2 has a new release date of May 29th, 2020, Druckmann wrote. I know, it was just about a month ago when we had our big blowout for the game, letting media play over 2 hours of it along with debuting our new story trailer and revealing the release date. The positive response we saw from our community was overwhelming. You can feel the energy among the team members. After working on something for so many years, it's invigorating to get a glimpse of validation for all the hard work. Druckmann said that despite the recent announcement of a February release date for the sequel, we realised we simply didn't have enough time to bring the entire game up to a level of polish we would call Naughty Dog quality. The rest of his quote note read. So I think it's like, at least they're doing it for the right reasons.
Exactly, yeah. You sort of wonder why they've kind of delayed it, if they've kind of came out like literally a few weeks ago to say it's coming end of this year.
Yeah, like I feel like it worries me a little bit because you feel maybe there's a bit of, do they know, like, are they prepared, like, have they sort of planned for every eventuality, do they know what they're doing kind of thing. But, I mean, let's go back to the camera a sec as well so you can see our beautiful faces. At least they've done it early. They've not waited till February or a week before the release date and gone, oh, actually,
yeah, exactly.
We'll see you in 3.5 months.
Yeah. I think the fan base will be quite happy with it as well. I don't think they'll be too outraged with it.
Well, when did the first one come out? It's been out for years, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's so PS3, wasn't it? Sort of PS3.
So if you've waited 5, 6, 7 years, an extra 3 months isn't going to exactly kill you.
Exactly, yeah. I think you'll be right with that.
But there just seems to be a lot of delays. Like Graham, who is usually the host, sent me an interesting little list. So this is a list of stuff that's been delayed. Doom has been delayed. The Fallout 76 update, delayed. The Last of Us 2, as you've just seen, delayed. Watch Dogs Legion, delayed. R6 Quarantine, delayed. Animal Crossing New Horizons, delayed. Skull and Bones, delayed. And also Grid and Destiny 2 Shadowkeep were also delayed. It's incredible. Like, I don't know why game devs don't just learn and give themselves way more time.
Well, this is the thing at the moment, isn't it? Because there's been quite recently as well. There's been a few games that have maybe been rushed out.
Yeah.
Too rushed out.
Yeah.
And we're talking obviously used to in the scoop about WWE 2K20 that just doesn't look finished whatsoever.
No.
So you wonder.
They could have done with a delay.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if sometimes games have obviously got a release date and they have to hit that release date. Sort of, there's people higher up that sort of saying, look, we need to get this out, whether it's working or not. I think with Last of Us, I think they maybe got the sort of privilege of maybe working with PlayStation. Maybe they think, look, we don't want to put it out just yet. If you want a bit more time, look, we'll give you a bit more time just to get it polished and want it looking right.
Yeah, definitely.
I think with that as well, obviously it's coming out in spring 2020. Is it worth maybe just holding it on till PS5 comes out? As like
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because it's kind of coming out at the end of. I suppose it's maybe like a little swan song for PS4. Maybe like, oh, it's going. But you think maybe would you just keep it for PS5 like release thing? That might just be a little bit better, like a seller.
Yeah, maybe.
Unless
maybe
you've already got a game.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know if there'll be like. I don't know how the PS5 works. I've not really looked into it. So if you have a PS4 game, you can play that on PS5 as well. Is that right?
I'm guessing so. Yeah, I'm sure it's backwards compatible. I'm sure that's what they've came out and said. Which is not a bad thing, but
maybe what they'll do is try and get a load of sales in May or whatever, and then 6 months later try and get a load of sales of the PS5 version of it.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll try and double up on the sales.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably a money play.
Yeah, they did that with the PS4 version, didn't they? Or they sort of like, even though it was out on PS3, they released it again on PS4, and I think that sold really well.
It works because I did it with, I think it was GTA 5. I must have bought that like 6 different times.
Yeah.
And only ever played like the same mission, like the same 3 hours of it. So I'd play like the first few hours through on Xbox 360, and I was like, oh, I'm getting an Xbox One or whatever it was, or PS4, and then I switched to Xbox One, and then I got rid of my Xbox, so I sold it, and then I got an Xbox One X, so I was like, oh, buy GTA again. But only ever played I've played about 20 hours of it.
Yeah.
But only in the first 3 hours, like just 5 different times. It's
or playing the main missions again.
Yeah. Like, but I never get past because I'm like, I'll play for a few hours and I'm like, this is just boring me now. I've done this already.
Yeah, that's
I just want to skip to where I was, but I can never be asked getting there.
Do you think with stuff like that, you'd kind of put maybe a little bit extra in, like a few more missions or something, so kind of to make you sort of play it again?
Yeah.
I suppose fans just love playing it, don't they? So.
Yeah, that's true. And if people like me are going to keep buying it, why not?
Exactly. I did the exact same. I had it on 360, completed it, and then again I bought it again on the One X again. Yeah. Has to be done, doesn't it? You've got
it's GTA, isn't it? It's GTA.
It's still going strong now.
So we've got our next story now. Switch to that so you can see it. Do you want to read this one?
Yeah, I can do, yeah.
As he scrambles to get it up.
Yeah. It's a Breakpoint, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
This is from Kotaku by Joshua Rivera. During earnings call of Thursday, Ubisoft gave investors a brutally frank appraisal of Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Its latest release vowed and implement significant changes our production processes to fix the game. Does not sound good at all, does it? In a prepared statement you can read online, Ubisoft CEO Yves Guillemot laid out the reasons for the publisher believes the open world special ops shooter didn't sell as well as expected. The new game released just 2.5 years ago after Ghost Recon Wildlands moves to series action fictional island, introduced survival elements and loot and grind, and struck many critics, including our own, as an unnecessary lightweight limitation of systems in other games, including Ubisoft's own Division series. I knew this game when it was coming. I knew it wasn't going to be right. Yeah, obviously the thing goes on to sort of mention even more bits about it.
The trailer, like, it looked good, but the trailers for this type of game always look good.
Yeah.
Like they always look like, oh, that looks like a really good game. There's new features. Like I think I saw the advert of the guy putting mud on his face and like camouflaging into the mud about 15 times because it was on every single Twitch broadcast. And I was like,
spamming it.
I was like, right, you've advertised that one new feature quite a lot.
Yeah.
Is there anything else? And like clearly there's not.
Well, they obviously had the Punisher actor, didn't they, sort of playing the sort of bad guy in this one?
Yeah.
I don't know if that was trying to be a bit of a selling point or what, but
yeah,
I had Ghost Recon Wildlands, and I couldn't get into it. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was broken. It was just kind of a move away from the sort of like original Ghost series. You know what I mean? That was called more of like a tactical shooter. Where this is kind of more, it's like Division.
Yeah, more like open worldy, like co-op type stuff. Yeah, it's not for me. Like the Division 1, like I got it. I played it quite a lot at the start, and then I was like, it's boring now. And then, so like since then, like because the Division, like I really didn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
I'm not buying any of this type of game now.
Yeah, it's put you off altogether.
Unless it's like something like groundbreaking or something very new. It's like Anthem, sort of the same to it. Like it's open world, like you got to like interact with other people all the time, and like people are dickheads. Like that's the be all and end all of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I don't like other people enough to like play constantly with them.
Yeah.
Especially randomers. But
they don't do what you want them to do, do they? They kind of go off doing their own thing.
You're on a big boss fight. You've been battling hordes and waves of like things. You get to the boss where you're going to get all your loot. some guy just like, I'm going for tea. See you later.
Yeah,
Good luck.
It leaves you to it. Yeah, exactly.
Good luck with that level 800 boss.
Yeah.
While you're level 40.
I remember when you was talking about Division there. I remember when that sort of was getting released, or E3 was talking about it. That was going to be like just open world altogether, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But obviously they had it in the sort of like, what do you call it, the zones that they have.
Yeah.
They kind of narrowed it down to there because I think they were struggling with it. I think a lot of Ubisoft games can be like that. They kind of overdo it in what they want to do, but then they can't sort of achieve it when it actually comes to
they have like a big vision for it, and like they're like, oh, it's going to be open world, like you can just get on a plane, go to a different continent if you want, like you can do whatever you want. And then when you get in the game, it's like, well, you can do whatever you want as long as it's within this little like rectangle. Of course, like you didn't think it was going to be open world, did you? Like it's never like GTA. Like GTA is open world for me. Like you can just literally just go anywhere, do whatever you want. But then like these games that say they're open world, and it feels like you're still sort of like shoehorned into one area, or like you have to stay in one area until you're like a certain level or something. And it's just like, just don't advertise it as that.
Yeah, exactly.
Because then I'm going to be disappointed
when it comes out. Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, this game has not been received very well at all.
A disaster. Oof. And that's from the company that made it. So hopefully, if you wanted to pick it up, it might be in the bargain bin this Christmas. Might get it for a couple of quid at Asda or something.
And I wouldn't expect any more Ghost Recons anytime soon. I mean, I was obviously talking to Bibby a bit ago about Splinter Cell. That's another Ubisoft game. I mean, I love Splinter Cell.
Yeah.
But the way things are going at the minute with these, I would not like them to touch it in a minute.
Just leave it alone. Leave it alone. Don't ruin it for us.
They do well with Rainbow Six Siege, but that seems to do quite well because it's.
Yeah,
I think it's more of a compact sort of
I'm
game,
a big fan of Rainbow Six Siege. I was a big fan of like Rainbow Six, like Vegas and stuff like that. Though. Yeah. But yeah, like that's just so focused. Like it's like more of a Call of Duty style, but like tactical and stuff. So like it's hard to go wrong with that. I think, as long as you get like your gunplay and your guns aren't OP or whatever, then you just got like it's just mission based on a map rather than having to like deal with the quote unquote open world.
Yeah, and all the stuff that comes with that as well.
Yeah. So. Moving on, another Ubisoft story. We'll go straight into it because
more delays,
more bloody delays.
Oh.
Who would have guessed it? Who would have guessed it? So this is a story by Chris Pereira. It's on GameSpot, and the title is Ubisoft Delays Watch Dogs Legion. There's an advert. Cheers, guys. Watch Dogs Legion, Gods and Monsters, and Rainbow Six Quarantine. Now, I don't know if I've been living under a rock, which is quite possible. I've not even heard of Rainbow Six Quarantine.
No, I haven't either. That's news to me as well. Like, is that a new game, or is
the fact that it's been delayed? I was like, I didn't even know it was coming out. So they could have got away with that one. So 3 of Ubisoft's biggest upcoming games have been delayed. Release dates for Watch Dogs Legion, Rainbow Six Quarantine, and Gods and Monsters are all now scheduled for the company's 2020 to 21 fiscal year. That means as soon as we can expect to see any of them is April 2020. I want to find out what this Rainbow Six Quarantine is at some point.
Yeah, we'll have to check that out in a minute. Yeah. I mean, I suppose it kind of leads on well, doesn't it, to the sort of story we just mentioned then about Breakpoint being broken, and well, obviously now they maybe gone back to the drawing board and went, look, this game's broken, we don't want it happening again. So they've kind of...
so we've got Alistair in the chat. Isn't Quarantine the update to Siege? They are putting in zombies, aren't they? I play Siege like quite a lot, and maybe I just don't read the menus, or something. Like I play Siege like probably like at least like I mean I was playing it daily for quite a bit, but
it's been out for a while, hasn't it?
Yeah,
Siege,
they're putting in zombies. So is it going to be like a totally different game, Alistair, or is it like literally just like a DLC sort of thing for Rainbow Six Siege? And when you say putting in zombies, does that mean like, so it's 5v5 or whatever, and you like one's defending, one's planting, like search and destroy? And does that mean there's just zombies roaming around the map, or are they making it like a more campaigny type thing?
That'd be quite good, I think. If it had sort of like
just zombies,
element of zombies,
just random zombies. Like,
yeah.
So 1v1, clutch moment, you hide until they don't know who we are, and then you shoot and you're like, it was a fucking zombie. And then they know where you are.
Well, that's it. You're barricading your walls or your windows, and then zombies are trying to get through, whilst on the other side there's guys trying to get through your door.
That would be pretty cool.
It's an added extra, isn't it?
Yeah, and like if you could like make the zombies be on your team, like stick something in their head. Just be like, right, you're on my team now. It's another teammate. So
interesting.
Back to this article, we got previously Watch Dogs Legion was set for March 6, and Gods and Monsters was scheduled for February 25. 25. Oh, that's weird saying. Not 25th.
Yeah, it's American way.
25th. Rainbow Six Quarantine was set for the fiscal year, which ends on March 31st. Oh, so we got Alistair again explaining. Thank you very much. So it's a whole new game. You play in teams of 3. The Rainbow operators will face off against a totally new breed of mutated alien parasite infecting human hosts and their surroundings. Set in free-player co-op PvE, players can prepare to launch into tense, chaotic, and totally unpredictable missions as they will risk everything with their squad every time they step into quarantine. So I think it's the siege operators in a whole new place. Now that does sound pretty sick.
Yeah, it does sound good, doesn't it?
Oh, now I'm annoyed that it's delayed. What are you delaying my favourite upcoming game for that I just learnt about?
Is this just like a time thing, or is it going to be in the game indefinitely, sort of thing? I've kind of missed that.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, it's kind of sneaked out, yeah. I've not, like you said, it's gone under the radar. Which is quite surprising, really.
So it was set to be out before March 31st. So the new fiscal year target is the game will release by March 31st, 2021. So it could be a whole year delayed. In an investor call, Ubisoft suggested Watch Dogs Legion and Gods and Monsters are planned for the second half of 2020. Specific release dates for none of the games were announced, while a fourth, Skull and Bones, has also apparently been pushed back until at least April 1st, 2021. They're not having a good time, are they?
They're not at the minute, no. They don't generally have a good time anyway to do with Assassin's Creed and stuff, but...
It's just, like, what?
It seems to be, it seems to be a game developer where they seem to prefer to do quantity over quality, I think.
Yeah, like, why, that's like 4 or 5 different games just in this article that they've pushed back.
Yeah.
If they were only making 2 of them at a time, they'd be on time and they'd be good.
Yeah. Well, they have different studios, don't they? I think they have, like, all over the places, some in Europe and then some in America as well, probably working on it, but...
That's a good shout by Elsa in the chat. In other words, Ubisoft has seen Project Alpha from Riot and a load more and thought, we need to step up our game. Probably.
Yeah.
They probably thought, we'll get away with putting out these games that people are going to be paying 40, 50 quid for and they're a bit subpar. But now, like, they're seeing, like you say, like Riot Games putting out those, like, that Project Ares or whatever, and it looks unbelievable.
Yeah, they've got to step up.
And, like, Overwatch constantly updating, looking good. New Call of Duty's just come out, looks good. You can't just be putting out shit games anymore.
Yeah.
There's too many good games to play.
It could be a case as well, like you're saying, there's a lot of games coming out in this sort of like fiscal year, this end of 2019. Maybe it makes sense to sort of push it back into next year.
Yeah.
When the window's a little bit more open, they'll probably get better sales. I've never really understood why everyone's I know it's holiday sort of season, and they've sort of like push every game out, but like your casual gamer will probably buy like a FIFA and a Call of Duty and probably won't pick anything else.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Putting games into that sort of period, some can get sort of lost in the shuffle. But
so I suppose it's too easy for a game to now follow the path of Fallout 76. I agree. It must be scary for like developers who are putting out a game, and you just know that if you get it wrong, if you just totally misread the market and what they want, your game literally won't be played. Like, people won't play it and be like, oh, I don't like it, and just complain about it. People just won't play it.
Yeah.
There's so much choice for people to play that you don't need to like put up with a shit game.
No, you don't need that.
Exactly. There's like 100 other games you can just go and buy. So
especially with Watch Dogs, that's had 2 games previously, hasn't it? It's not really done that great. So I think they were kind of pinning their hopes on this one to kind of be the saving grace. So we'll have to wait and see what that's like.
Have you played Watch Dogs before?
I finished Watch Dogs 1, and I sort of started playing Watch Dogs 2, but I just couldn't get into it. I don't know what it was. It had all that sort of interesting bits to it, but I think it's just hacking everything that kind of gets a bit tedious over time.
Yeah, I played Watch Dogs 1. I got that at like midnight release. I thought it's like GTA, but like with a different like element. Like, this looks really cool. Played it, and I did play it quite a bit, but then like I don't think I got Watch Dogs 2, so I was like, it just looks the same. Like once you've played, like I feel like once you've played it, and like you've got the sort of like gimmicky hacking stuff, like driving past some boards and then hacking them behind you so they come up on a car, like
exactly.
Yeah, it's like really cool, but you're not going to do it for 100, 200, 300 hours.
No.
It's like, once you've done it, you've done it.
And I think that's what the game's kind of being. It's just the same premise, but sort of changing the areas. And I think the first one was Chicago, wasn't it? And what was the last one? LA. This one's going to be London. So
yeah, I've not seen too much like advertised of it. Like, how are they doing it in London? It's gonna be so boring.
I don't know. Yeah, it's
like,
well, they don't have sort of like planes or anything, do they? So they just have kind of drones and that. But it could work. Could work. We'll have to wait and see. But
yeah,
hopefully it's not a broken mess.
It probably will be.
Yeah.
So we've got not a delay article, which you'll be happy to hear. I'll let you take this one, Craig.
Yeah, it's news about Dying Light getting a Left 4 Dead 2 crossover. Left 4 Dead crossover. Well, Left 4 Dead 2 crossover.
Left 4 2 Dead 4.
Because it was Left 4 Dead and then Left 4 Dead 2. Obviously, yeah, it's Left 4 Dead 2 crossover.
We've got Enix in the chat. How's it going, Jordan? Thanks for tuning in.
This is a Eurogamer article by Wesley Yin-Poole. Techland's 4.5-year-old zombie kill'em, Dying Light, is getting a surprise crossover with Valve's 10-year-old zombie kill'em, beat 'em up. Kill 'em up? Is that what you call them? I've heard that. Kill 'em up.
Zombie kill 'em, beat 'em up. Left 2 4 Dead 4 2 7 8.
That's what it is.
That is a weird way to cut. Like, I would never call something a zombie kill 'em up.
That's what I mean. That's why I've read it like a beat 'em up. I've kind of just went right straight through. The announcement was made over the Dying Light Twitter page alongside an image showing Left 4 Dead 2 style weapons raised, ready for action. A surprise crossover is a welcome one, and it's worth remembering both games remain popular on Steam, where in the top 100 games of currently player current count. Left 4 Dead 2 is fast approaching its 10-year anniversary, and during the time, whispers of Left 4 Dead 3 have popped up, but so far failed to result in a sequel. I suppose that's quite a good sort of thing. Obviously, Dying Light's a newer game, maybe it saves them.
I like this.
Having to bring out another game, you can sort of like just segue it into that.
I loved Left 4 Dead 2.
Yeah,
or as Alistair said in the chat, Left 420 for Dead. Yeah, I loved Left 2 for Dead 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's Left 4 Dead 2 crossover, not just Left 4 Dead, but yeah, Left 4 Dead 2 must be.
Yeah, I played so much Left 4 Dead 2 back on the 360, I guess.
Yeah.
So good. Dying Light. So Dying Light's the one where it's kind of like, you can kind of like run and parkour a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of open world, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's kind of like cycles day and night.
So Dying Light, I sort of enjoyed it, but obviously not enough that I don't play it anymore.
Yeah.
So it was like, I think I got it with like a console bundle or something like that, maybe.
Well, that's it. It's one of them games you maybe just play for a little bit and then it kind of goes back in the bin or
whatever. It's never going to be like a favourite or like a game you just play all day, every day, like a COD or a FIFA.
No, definitely not.
But it was good. It was good enough that I like sort of remember playing it. Yeah. I played a lot of games and a lot of them are shit. I don't remember them.
I think Left 4 Dead at the time, it was kind of a bit groundbreaking in its time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was just like
Left 4 Dead was amazing. Yeah.
You think, go into it, a few little zombies, and then at the end, just getting like swarmed.
It's just, it's like swarmed. You get those like the big fat ones that like explode on you.
Yeah, and you go like the goo.
Yeah. And you get the witches that like scream. I want to play some Left 4 Dead now.
Yeah.
That might be like a.
Why didn't they remaster that instead of sort of?
Yeah, they should have really. So it looks like it's just Dying Light gameplay with Left 4 Dead gun like weapons, which I hope it's not. I hope it's more than that.
There was some like, I'm trying to think now. Obviously, you just get your regular shotgun and sort of like M16s or whatever. But I'm sure there was other little guns and stuff in there, little like quirky ones. I can't think, but it seems weird, like Molotovs and that. I'm sure them weapons are already sort of in the game anyway. At Dying Light,
you presume so. It's weird having a zombie game crossover with another zombie game. It's like, why don't you just add the stuff that they've got to your own game?
Yeah.
Like without copying it, of course, but it's like because. Well, like maybe they've added. I don't know. I can't remember if like did Left 4 Dead have like characters, like actual like characters that you.
Yeah, the 4 characters, didn't you? Don't ask me to.
But they're not like super like famous or like memorable, are they?
No, I don't think so. No.
Like, I think they were just 4 random characters kind of thing. So even if they added the characters in, it's like, well, no one's gonna really know.
Yeah, because it's third person, isn't it? So you can't see the faces anyway.
So it's just, I mean, it's cool and it'll probably be really good, and at least it's not a delay. But at the end, like, it could just be like really crap.
Yeah.
Like, it could just be like, a zombie game is now more of a zombie game.
Well, they haven't mentioned if it's kind of free or anything like that. So if it's like a free update, then that's
that's
not bad,
true,
is it? And if it's a little extra thing, obviously Halloween's coming up, maybe it's something to do with that. What it says in the tweet. But you get a lot of crossovers now, don't you? Anyway, so it's maybe just a nice little part to it. But like Connie was saying, I'd prefer a Left 4 Dead 2 or Left 4 Dead 3
Yeah, I wonder if this is maybe like Left 4 Dead, sort of like starting the marketing machine for Left 4 Dead 3.
Yeah.
Maybe this is like, let's get Left 4 Dead back in front of people. Let's get people to see the logo again, start talking about it again. So then, 10th anniversary, Left 4 Dead 3.
Could do, yeah.
That would be good.
Yeah, it would be good. It seems a long time, doesn't it? Like, obviously the first two came out, and it's a long time since the last one.
Yeah, definitely.
Obviously, it's Valve in it. They sort of like working sort of more on the Steam and stuff, don't they? But
yeah, I mean, at least like you say, like at least they didn't say, "Oh, it's going to be out next week," and then, "Oh no, actually, it's delayed for 8 years." Because exactly. That's what seems to happen with most games these days. So we're actually going into our last story of the day. It's been a quick one. Not gonna lie, Bibby and Graham, you waffle on, both of you.
Yeah,
both of you waffle on. Great podcast hosts. Maybe me and Craig could meet somewhere in the middle. But we'll go on to our last story.
Well, the stories haven't been memorable today. Have they? Kind of just talking about delays. It's like,
yeah,
you want to hear about that.
So, this is a big story though. I like this.
It kind of broke last night, didn't it?
Yeah. So this was last night, just as everyone was getting in from work. Big name Twitch streamer Michael Shroud. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Grzesiek.
I can't speak today, so it's probably not.
So we'll call him Shroud. Signs up as a Mixer exclusive streamer. So following Ninja's move earlier this year. So this is a report by Matt Wales. It's on Eurogamer, but you'll have seen this everywhere. This will have been on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, not Twitch. So Microsoft has snapped up another big name Twitch streamer for its streaming platform Mixer. This time in the form of Shroud. So he's a former professional Counter-Strike Global Offensive player, has amassed over 7 million followers on Twitch, making one of the biggest streamers on the platform. So he broke the news of his move to Mixer earlier yesterday.
Yeah.
So it was like yesterday evening, by just telling fans, same Shroud, new home, and then linked his Mixer channel. Nice and easy. We've got Magic Man 1977 in the chat saying good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. We are Connor and Craig, two new hosts, but Bibby and Graham will be back soon. Don't worry.
Yeah.
So the announcement was accompanied by a video showing the streamer walking dramatically down what I'd personally call a dangerously ill-lit corridor. Also, there is a cat. If you want to watch that, it's at Shroud on Twitter. It'll be his pinned tweet. I have no doubt about that. So since announcing his defection from Twitch to Microsoft's rival streaming platform, Shroud has already welcomed over 70,000 followers and counting to his Mixer channel. Shroud's decision to become a Mixer exclusive streamer marks another major win for Microsoft. In August, Tyler Ninja Blevins, one of the biggest and best known Fortnite Twitch streamers in the world, announced he'd also be joining Mixer in an exclusive capacity. Shroud's inaugural Mixer stream is scheduled to begin at 1 AM UK time on Friday the 25th of October. So
it's today, isn't it? Yeah.
It's today. It's huge news, and what makes it... So this is a baller move from Microsoft, right?
It's bigger than the Ninja one, is it?
I wouldn't say it's bigger, but them two together make it ridiculous.
Yeah.
But what makes it even better is that it's the day before COD launched.
Yeah.
Shroud's going to be streaming COD,
right,
no doubt.
Yeah.
And Twitch are probably like, oh yes, getting all those Twitch Prime subs for Shroud playing COD. Not happening. The Mixer Prime subs now. I'm going to see his Mixer channel, see how many followers he has now, see if he's got more than the 70,000 that they said he had.
Why do you think these are doing it? Do you think it's just based on money?
I think it's...
Obviously, they're going to get a big outlay in the pocket straight away, aren't they, rather than kind of waiting for...
He has 331,000 followers now.
Compared to what was on Twitch, is it
7 million?
7 million.
But okay. 331,000 followers in less than a day. Half a day. It's crazy. I think it's so they can focus on content. Obviously, it's money. So for example, with Ninja was basically having to play Fortnite. If he wanted to be relevant and make the most money, he had to play Fortnite because that's where the views are. But if you've got a regular salary coming in from Mixer and you're guaranteed X amount of money every month, then you can play whatever you want.
Yeah.
And you can focus on making the game better and stuff like that. So Magic Man in the chat has just put, having these streamers is designed to give credibility, viewers, and media coverage. Long term, who knows how this impacts things. Short term is a huge boost to that service. I definitely agree, because the amount of people who will have made a new channel on Mixer just so they can follow Shroud and Ninja, or like when Ninja moved over, everyone could get a free sub. I'd made a Mixer account just to get a free sub to Ninja, because I was like, why not? Yeah. So it's working. I bet the account creation is through the roof. And even if you don't stream on it immediately, when you do come to start streaming, you'll be like, oh yeah, I have that Mixer account. Yeah. So you might stream on Mixer. But yeah,
I think yourself watching Mixer, or you still watching Twitch?
I watch a FIFA YouTuber called Nepenfez, and he streams exclusively on Mixer as well.
Right, okay.
So I do watch Mixer quite a bit, and I don't mind it at all. I don't think it's any worse or better.
Yeah.
But I do find myself on Twitch more, because that's where all like the CS:GO events are, and that's what I mainly watch. So I think if Mixer could sign like an exclusive deal with like an esports game, like so for example, if they got CS:GO or like ESL, every CS:GO event at ESL is gonna be streamed on Mixer. I think that would change the game.
Yeah.
Personally, like that would be huge.
So what can Twitch do to sort of combat this? You know, obviously these are gonna, obviously Mixer offering big chunks of money to these streamers. Like, what could be next? Could Doctor Disrespect go over there and some of the other big boys?
I think some of the big boys could. I think Twitch needs to now. I think this is good for everyone. I think the Twitch not having competition is bad. So I think the more competition Twitch have, the better they have to make the service.
Yeah.
So I think now Twitch just need to focus on, let's add features that makes people's time on Twitch better. So add features that makes viewers have more fun. Add features that makes lives better for streamers. So then, I think it's good. I think it's good. So Alice has just put, I think Mixer is easier for audience interaction, but Twitch is my go-to as it's got the people I follow on there. I don't want to choose. Can't we all be friends?
Well, that's it, isn't it?
That's the same with me. Like I go to Twitch because I have like a list of following on there, and most of them still all stream on Twitch. So I'll keep going to Twitch until they switch to Mixer, and then I'm loyal to the creators, not the platform.
Yeah.
So if my favorite creators are on Mixer, I'll go to Mixer.
You'll jump over with them, sort of.
Like I don't have any loyalty to Twitch really. Me as a viewer. Obviously, Ice Cream Uploads, we're Twitch partners, so we have loyalty to Twitch as a content creation platform. Like we will only use Twitch.
Yeah.
But in terms of viewing, if all my favourite creators are on Mixer, I'm gonna go and watch them wherever they are. It doesn't have to be Mixer. If they're on YouTube, I'll go and watch them on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So
interesting. Yeah, it's interesting developments on the whole streaming world.
Magic Man in the chat. I would personally care about Mixer if I could use my Twitch account on that site somehow. I don't really want another account and then be alone in a strange new place. I kind of get that, but it's kind of like saying that like you want to use your Facebook account on Twitter or your Twitter account on Facebook. You don't It's like having a McDonald's or like a Nectar Point card at Sainsbury's and going, but I want to use it at Asda.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, that's the whole point. Because if you can just use your Twitch account on Mixer, Twitch is never going to lose. Because everyone's got a Twitch account no matter what. Saying.
Yeah.
I get what you mean about, like, you have to make a new account, and then if another big streamer goes to a third platform and one goes to a fourth platform, you got like all these different accounts that you only follow one person on each, and it gets a bit annoying, but
I think there could be a way of someone developing a platform where you could literally stream simultaneously on Mixer and Twitch.
There is
at
some
the same time, but I don't know how it work with.
There is some platforms, like there's a program called Restream, and you can like stream and it like sends it out to like all different platforms.
Yeah.
But as a Twitch partner, you're not allowed to do it.
Right. Okay. Yeah,
so if you're a Twitch partner, you can only stream on Twitch, I believe.
Yeah, that'd be a bit weird, wouldn't it? Sort of like,
yeah.
Because obviously you could be getting a good viewing on Mixer sort of thing, and they're losing out, so it completely makes sense.
I think there's a platform that's mainly for esports called Duked.gg or something like that.
Okay.
and it's like basically it's a thing, and it's only Twitch at the minute, but it's like a website of all the different Twitch streams, and it'll have any tournament, any esports game that's live will be like catalogued on there somehow, so you can like multi-screen it, so you can have like CS:GO top left, like Dota 2 top right, Rainbow Six bottom left, and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Like there could be a website like that where it just has all creators, like the top like 10% or whatever, you know, all the biggest ones. Yeah. No matter what platform they're on, maybe you can just go on there, click the name, and it just shows
brings it all together.
Yeah. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I think at the moment there's only really Mixer, Twitch, and D-Live. I think those are the biggest three.
Yeah.
I don't really think there's any others that are like YouTube, obviously, but YouTube's like... I think YouTube are the real winners in this, because Twitch and Mixer are fighting over streamers, which is like, I think it's like 10%. 10% of like video creation is live, and the other 90% is VOD, like video on demand.
Yeah.
And YouTube aren't paying anyone any money to get that. They're not having to go out and pay 100 million a year to get Ninja to upload videos.
Yeah.
Everyone just uses YouTube for videos anyway.
Yeah.
So
interesting. I didn't know that.
Realistically, like, YouTube are winning.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, I think we're going to be done for the day there. That was our last story of the day. Nice 40-minute episode. Nice short one today.
There is some game releases today. I don't know if you want to go over that. There's obviously Modern Warfare's out today, isn't it? That's released.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
The Outer Worlds is out today as well as Medieval. So plenty of games there to pick up. Yeah. Everyone's going to be picking up Modern Warfare. Yeah. Let's be honest.
Alice has just said here, like similar to what I said before. All it takes is one company to buy hosting for YouTube, Twitch, and Mixer, relink, and think of a catchy name, and boom, moneymaker. Yeah, absolutely. Like, if you could go onto a website and go, there's some like options at the top, like creator. You're just searching a name like Ninja. I want to watch Ninja, and it's there on that same website. You don't link you off to Mixer. It don't link you off to Twitch. You're just there on that one website, and then underneath you can just watch all these videos as a player to these videos, and then down the side there's like Twitch and Mixer people who are live now. You just watch them on the website. Yeah, that'd be big. I'd love that.
Do you think they could do that? Do you think they'd get away with it? Or do you think like these companies would come after them for obviously offering that? But I suppose it's kind of
I don't know,
third party thing, isn't it? It's not. Yeah. They're not making anything technically from it, so.
Yeah.
We'll get on that later on. We'll start.
Would be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alice just put it. Just cost. Yeah, definitely. It would be. But my God, you would make your money. Yeah, for sure. Like if you just if there was just one central place where you could go to get everything, like the amount of like just sheer money you'd make off ad revenue from people visiting the site, like you'd make your money back like tenfold. Alistair, anything is for sale. Anything. Have you got something to tell us, Alistair? For the right. Alright, so you're expensive, okay. But yeah, so Call of Duty's out today as well, like Craig just said. Are you picking it up?
I probably will do at some point. I've got the Outer Worlds on like the Game Pass, so I'm probably going to try that out. I think being a bit stingy really not buying it, but I'll probably wait for payday and then I'll pick up Modern Warfare. You got to play it.
Yeah, I'm gonna. So Alice has just said that your car's been sold. But to be fair, 50 quid for a car is not bad, is it? Eh?
50 quid.
Yeah.
It's brand new.
We've got at least 70. But yeah, so I'm gonna be buying COD tonight. Like I was gonna buy it this morning and start downloading it, but I forgot. Yeah. So I'm just gonna have to. Luckily, I've got good internet.
Yeah, so downloading the Flash.
Might only take an hour or so, but it's like 110 gigabytes or something stupid like that. It's fucking crazy. I'm gonna need to buy a new hard drive. Never mind.
COD game, that is interesting.
Yeah.
So is this basically a sequel from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2? Is it?
I feel like it's it is. I feel like it's the
campaign wise.
Sort of like bringing together of them all.
Yeah.
So Magic Man just put, that's the kind of thing I was trying to say earlier. Gaming is about bringing people together with shared interests, and the different services just spread the community apart until there's a clear leader. Yeah, I agree. Like one website where like you can have everything, access to everything would be awesome. But like Alistair said, that'd be so expensive.
Yeah.
And I imagine Twitch, Mixer, or YouTube, one of them would end up losing out and wouldn't be happy.
No. I was just thinking him because, like you're saying, Shroud, he plays with like Dr. Shrek quite a lot, doesn't he?
Yeah.
will they be able to play each other now? Because
yeah, they can still play with each other and stuff.
but you can order streaming on, say, obviously Doctor Disrespect's on Twitch, and Shroud's going to be in his game, isn't it? So
Yeah.
you're going to be able to hear him talking and stuff.
Yeah, you can do that as long as it's not your stream.
Right. Okay,
yeah.
Right.
But yeah, so I think we'll wrap it up there.
Yeah, it's been a good.
Yeah, it's been good. Like, I mean, it wasn't quite an hour or an hour and a half as Bibby and Graham like to do. Oh, we got another comment before we go. Take Discord, it did everything well and serves a great use where before you had TeamSpeak, Ventrilo and many other programs. Yeah, Discord's awesome. I loved it. Do you use Discord?
Not really, no. I have used it in the past, but yeah, I don't tend to. Kind of old school. Right?
I love Discord. It's like, for me, I stayed on Skype for ages. Like, we would just like Skype when we were playing COD.
Yeah.
And then like Discord's perfect. It's more of like an actual like social platform, whereas Skype's just like use it for a call or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, so
that's been fun. Yeah, I've enjoyed my first one. Obviously, we'll have Graham and Bibby back next week with a bit more quality, but
a bit more quality, a lot more quality. Thanks for keeping us company in the chat, Magic Man, Adventurer, Adventurist. Jordan popped in for a while as well, so we really appreciate it. Obviously not the two hosts you used to, but we tried our best.
Yeah, we tried.
We got at least 45 minutes in. We got a few cool stories out of the way. A lot of delays, but yeah, it's been great.
Yeah.
You enjoyed your first one?
I enjoyed my first one. Yeah, might be back next week. I think the boys are away at an event, so we might be back next week.
We might be back. We might need someone to babysit us though.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like hold up a clock in front of us and go, no, you've only been on this story 20 seconds.
20 seconds, yeah. But obviously, all this will be up on the podcast, won't it? I'm not sure.
Yeah, so this is going to be available on Google Play, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, Twitch VODs, everywhere you can think of. Just find us, search iStream Upload, search The Scoop, you'll find it. Check us on socials. If someone puts, I'll do it. If we put exclamation mark, wherever that is.
You can listen back to us anytime you want. Am I mumbling over Left 4 Dead? That'll be on there forever and ever. We'll get it better for next week.
Oh, there you go. Adventures just put socials.
Lovely.
So you can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. Twitter is where we mainly post like all our like regular like sort of crappy memey content. That'll be me bringing you the memes. And we will post the podcast. Should be up in the next few hours, and you can listen to it if you missed any of it. So yeah, guys, thank you very much. I've been Connor.
I've been Craig. Have a good weekend.
Stay frosty.